All of the best songwriters use the circle of fifths to create compelling chord progressions, and here's how it works. All of the major chords are at the center, then all of the minor chords are positioned around that, with each relative minor aligned with its respective major chord, and then the diminished chords are also aligned with their respective major chords like this. And as a result, all of the chords in each key are grouped, like these in the key of C. As are these in the key of G, etc. In the same way in every key, since all 12 keys in music are symmetrical, meaning they all follow the same consistent patterns. But what's the practical application of all of this? How do you actually use the circle of fifths to write songs? Well, let's use an example to see, like the song Basket Case by Green Day. In the key of C, the verse section goes like this. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? The circle of fifths shows how all of the chords in this progression are centered around the tonic C major, or the major 1 chord. And this pattern is major 1, major 5, minor 6, minor 3, major 4, major 1, major 5, and then it repeats. Now, without the circle of fifths, you might think it's just a bunch of random chords. Like, here's a diagram of the song online. If you were just trying to memorize the chords, you wouldn't know there's an underlying logic, that there's a method to the madness of Billy Joe Armstrong, who wrote this song. Though really he composed it in the key of E major, but that's okay, because all we have to do is shift over to that key, and it's the same pattern in the circle of fifths. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. The progression is still major 1, major 5, minor 6, minor 3, major 4, major 1, and major 5 is just in a different key. But because the circle of fifths is consistent and symmetrical, it's the same pattern. So yeah, Green Day wasn't really crazy, unless you mean crazy awesome, because they used the circle of fifths to write this song.